The Diwali festival is likely a fusion of harvest festivals in ancient India. It is mentioned in Sanskrit texts such as the Padma Purana and the Skanda Purana, both of which were completed in the second half of the first millennium CE. The diyas, also known as lamps, are mentioned in Skanda Kishore Purana as symbolizing parts of the sun, describing it as a cosmic giver of light and energy to all lives and which seasonally transitions in the Hindu calendar month of Kartik. King Harsha refers to Deepavali in the 7th century Sanskrit plain Nagananda as Deepa, which is known as light, Pratipada, known as the first day, and Utsava, known as the festival, where lamps were lit and newly engaged brides and grooms received gifts. Raja Shekhara referred to Deepavali as Deepa Malika in his 9th century Kavya Mimamsa, wherein he mentioned the tradition of homes being whitewashed and oil lamps decorated homes, streets, and markets in the night. Diwali was also described by numerous travelers from outside India. In his 11th century memoir on India, the Persian traveler and the historian Al-Biruni wrote of Deepavali being celebrated by Hindus on the day of the new moon in the month of Kartika. The Venetian merchant and the traveler Niccolo de Conti visited India in the early 15th century and wrote in his memoir, "On another of these festivals, they fixed up within their temples and on the outside of the roofs an innumerable number of oil lamps, which are kept burning day and night, and that the families would gather, clothe themselves in new garment, sing, dance, and feast." The 16th century Portuguese traveler Domingo Paes wrote of his visit to the Hindu Vijayanagara Empire, where Diwali was celebrated in October with householders illuminating their house and their temples with lamps. It was mentioned in the Ramayana that Diwali was celebrated for only 2 years in Agoya. Islamic historians of the Delhi Sultanate and the Mughal Empire era also mention Diwali and the other Hindu festivals. A few notable by the Mughal Empire Akbar welcomed and participated in the festivities, whereas other bands such as festivals as Diwali and Holi and Aurangzeb did in 1665. Publications from British colonial era also made mentions of Diwali, such as the Note on Hindu Festivals published in 1799 by Sir William Jones, a philologist known as his early observations on Sanskrit and Indo-European languages. In his paper on the lunar year of the Hindus, Jones, then based in Bengal, noted 4 of the 5 days of Diwali in the autumn months of Aswina Kartika. How is Deepavali celebrated? During Diwali in Malaysia, one can notice the malls and shops being lit, decorated, and mostly selling traditional Indian clothes. During the entire season, decorative columns made of floral and animal patterns and colorful paper lanterns are also displayed on the entrance during Diwali. People wear their finest clothes, illuminate the interior and exterior of their homes with diyas and rangoli, perform worship ceremonies of Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity and wealth, light fireworks, and partake the family feast where midai, sweets, and gifts are given.
Hey guys, my name is Nivaashini. I am from 3 Heron class. I'll be explaining about Deepavali and the activities I do during the festival. Deepavali is the festival of lights. It marks the beginning and the triumph of good over evil and light over darkness. Being the festival of lights, Diwali unites all the family members together to participate in this happiness. Deepavali is considered to be the festival for Hindus, but it has become a secular festival in India and many more countries. Hence, there are many activities I'll do during the festival. About 2 weeks before the festival starts, my family members and I will start to clean the house. We also make traditional sweets and snacks such as murukku, achu murukku, which is called as rose cookies in English, and many more. Before Deepavali Day, or about 2 days before it, we will do a prayer for the elders who had passed away. It is to seek blessings from them to keep us healthy and happy always. Besides all this, my favorite will be the night before the Deepavali starts. All my family members will gather at my grandparents' house to celebrate the starting of Deepavali. That night, all the ladies of the family will cook some dishes and serve us for dinner. About 11:59 p.m., my cousins and I will be waiting to burst the firecrackers which we bought while the elders will be ready with their camera to capture the precious moment. When the clock strikes 12, all of us will start to shout Happy Deepavali and burst the firecrackers. This is the moment where all of my family members will wait every year. The next day, the day of Deepavali, I'll wake up early in the morning about 5 a.m. to help my grandmother to cook some food for breakfast, and then before going to take a bath, my grandmother will put sesame oil on my head as it will cool down the body heat. Later on, all my family members will go to the temple to pray. And that is how the Deepavali day goes with happiness and joyness. Hopefully this Deepavali also will be like this. And lastly, I wish all the Indians a happy Deepavali. Thank you.
During Deepavali, we usually wake up early in the morning and we would have an oil bath which to cool your body down. Then we would do some prayers. We would go to the temple, we'll come back and we would have our breakfast. After that, during the lunchtime, we would have people come over, relative, friends, and we would have celebration going on. The same goes during the night, but special during the night when our relative, close friends, best friends come, we would play fireworks. Fireworks is the best part of Deepavali, in my opinion, obviously, and you can really enjoy it with your family, friends, and you can even make your bond stronger actually. We look forward the most to Deepavali is seeing our family members and friends, obviously, because example, my family members, they are from different states, so it's really hard for us to see them every week or every month. So that's what we look forward the most, bonding with our family, get together. It's really nice actually. My family tradition is morning we would wake up around 7 to 6. I usually wake up at 7. We would take a bath, which is oil bath together with herb, and then we would go down and pray in our house, and then we would the food that we made, we would keep it for God. Then we would go to temple for prayers, we would pray, and then we would come back home. Then only we'll have a breakfast. It's a long time to wait actually. After that, we would wait for our relatives and they would come for lunch. As I said, we would celebrate, we would talk, we would see movie together, and then night. At night, we will dress up a bit nicely, because we're gonna play fireworks and all, and family members from different states will be here. We all will play firecrackers, fireworks, and it's actually really, really fun, you can see your family members which are from different state. We will come, we will eat, we will play until midnight, around 1 to 2, and then sometimes they will also stay in our house. So it's really nice actually.
So Annisa, what do you find interesting about Deepavali?
What's interesting about Deepavali is the decorations, especially the color. The design, the color, and the skills never cease to amaze me.
Everyone, I'm Shanya from Sri Honda. Hi Shanya. So what do you find interesting about Deepavali?
What I find interesting about Deepavali is the food. There are various delicacies, and I really look forward to the food. And it also reunites everyone. And yes, that's everything.
Happy Deepavali, everyone! Happy Deepavali, everyone! Happy Deepavali, everyone!
Happy Deepavali!
I'm wishing all of you happy Deepavali and Deepavali Batukar.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Oh my god, introduce yourself.